Welcome to Kinda Influenced.
We're two millennial moms.
Navigate life and career on the internet.
We're your hosts, Zoe Potter
And Sarah Dickey.
Grab a drink,
grab a snack, and let's chat. Hi!
hello.
How are you?
Good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
Busy.
I had no clue.
I'm the this is so stupid. So I'm like the queen of like procrastinate everything until the last possible second. I think that's my ADHD. That's normal, right? And so
Sure.
my today is so jam-packed. Like I have so much stuff I need to get done. So Andrew's working from home today and I just finished recording for YouTube, as you can see. And then I like immediately like lined it up so that right after we're jumping on and we're doing the podcast. So I'm literally like scrambling. Sarah's like, calm down. Like you're
fine.
not like, you're fine. It's not that serious. Like we'll get it done. But I'm running downstairs. I'm like, I gotta get a Diet Coke. So I'm like running down here. Just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just finished recording for YouTube. And then now I'm going to do the podcast. I need to get a Diet Coke. He's like,
It's like it's good.
He knows me too.
It's probably going to be fine.
And he worked from home yesterday. And I was like lollygagging.
But also like we normally record yesterday.
Yes.
And we didn't because Sully she was sick. And like,
was sick.
And it was so weird because she only had a fever. Like nothing else, like a bit of a runny nose, but she's had that for like a week. And so we're like, maybe she's teething. I still think she's teething.
It could be, yeah.
To get
that's
to
a high
43 degrees was the highest it went. And I was like, we're at the hospital.
What is that in Celsius?
That is Celsius.
Sorry. What is that in Fahrenheit?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
I don't let me find out. I can find out for us. Someone's just yelling at us.
Literally in their car as they're driving, listening to you idiots.
109. Yeah.
Okay, it's good that you didn't do that calculation yesterday.
No, I would have.
Or you would have like had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
It was weird because she was eating like normal. She was drinking water like normal. She was going to the bathroom. She was playing like she like was a little like Sully is not a cuddler.
Yeah.
She's a little bit more like snuggly than she usually is. But like other than her fever, she was like 100% fine. It was so weird. Yeah. But Bryce,
I'm so glad we did not do that calculation yesterday. We were talking.
I would have gone to the hospital. I would have been like,
Sarah, go.
One, the good thing is that Bryce is like obviously really good in all of this. Yeah. Like he's like, I know it's like he's like, this is what we need to do, like switch between Advil and Tylenol, whatever. But then he's also like, you just need to keep your eye out for like an infant seizure. And I'm like, these are not things that I want to know are going to happen to my baby potentially. Like, no, thank you. But she's doing much better today, which is good.
Good. Yes. Yeah. Thank God. Because that's nuts. Literally, I was just doing a get ready with me Q&A. Mm-hmm. And one of the questions that someone asked on my Instagram was, what do you do? Like, how do you handle when your kids are sick? Because like, I turn into a ball of anxiety. I'm like, oh, same. I cry. Same. Like I turn off like my brain whenever my kids are sick. I turn into a robot because that's the only way I can function is I turn into like a fake pretend nurse that needs to like because that's the only way I can get through. I don't sleep and I turn into like a robot. My gosh. And that's how I manage it. No.
Like I haven't slept in 3 days.
I don't blame you.
But I look great, and that's all that matters.
You
concealer.
Do. You do.
Thank you, concealer.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh. So we were just chatting about some stuff before we turned on the recording. What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Shit.
And we were like, we need to talk about this on the podcast.
Oh, how we okay, so both Sarah and I are a little bit like, so we're both content creators, like full-time, and we share a lot of our lives. So we were just talking about how like I've like accidentally doxed myself where I've like shown my phone numbers in a story or like my address. She says that she accidentally shares her address all the time. On packages like all the time.
If you ever go look at a package video, you can probably find out where I live. Please don't though.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, I've done that I think once or twice before, and I've actually had someone message me and be like, just so you know. I'm like, oh my God. And I would go back and delete it or whatever. But Sarah was saying how she said the first ever photo she shared with Sully.
My nipple is just hanging out. Like you really have to look, and I left it up. Like if you want to go look at my nipple, you can.
I love it.
You like have to like scroll. Like I'm not going to tell you where it is, but you could find it if you looked. I had like 2 followers message me and be like, hey, totally fine if you meant to put it in there. We're all for the breastfeeding, like good for you, but your nipple is hanging out in your photo. And I was like, that's hilarious. Bryce also sent this picture to like all of our friends.
So they've all seen your nip.
But none of us noticed. It kind of just looks like it's my arm a little bit.
Okay, really... so I have a fun game now. So if you're listening to this, it's going to be called Find the Nipple, and you have to go back to Sarah's Instagram profile. First of all, follow her. Yeah. Follow her on Instagram, Cupcake. And then if you find it and you see the nipple, put a little pink heart emoji in the comments.
100%.
And then we'll follow up. We'll follow up next week and see if Sarah has.
Also, I love how far you're gonna have to scroll to find this photo.
At least a year.
I almost exactly a year. I almost posted it for Mother's Day. There's like some Mother's Day thing going around, being like, post your first picture of your child. Yeah. And I'm like, do I want to risk Instagram seeing my nipple again? Now you all know about it, so it's fine.
That's so funny. I love it.
How's your week been other than Sully being sick, which I know has been traumatic for you?
It has. I literally, I didn't want to message you yesterday because like we talked in the morning and I was like, just like, it's fine. Like she's an adult, like they'll be fine. But then I checked in later in the day. Yes. We had a little chit chat and then we put it, and then I checked in this morning and I was like, I don't want to be like an overbearing, like,
no, I love it.
Okay. And
are
then
you guys surviving?
Well, you didn't message me back right away this morning. You read it and then just didn't message me back. And then I started panicking and thinking like the worst.
Oh, I read it at like 4 a.m. because it was like 6 your time, 4 my time. And I was like, I'm going back to sleep. I love you.
Probably went back to sleep and made me like fret. So yeah, no, my week's been good. It's actually gone by really quick.
Yeah.
Like
this
really
week has been really too fast. This week has been. Yeah.
I know, because I have stuff I need to get done and I just haven't done it.
Yeah, such as being an adult.
It's not that serious.
No, it was my last week at home with Sully before she starts daycare. I know.
Hey, how are you feeling?
No, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like, this is what I tell I'm like, almost so many parents do it.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. So I'm dropping her off.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be fine. I'm dropping her off on Monday at like 8 a.m. She's got immunizations at 10:50. So I'm going to leave her there for like 2 hours, pick her up, and then like slowly just.
That's a good first day because you get like a little bit of a, yeah.
So it's like, I'm going to just gradually move her into it. She's also like the chillest baby in the world. Like she is so happy.
Did she do like stranger danger?
No,
like
zero stranger danger. You could pick her.
We got to work on that. But
yeah, Bryce, I always joke. We're like, she's just gonna like, she is the kid that would be like, puppies and kitties. Okay.
Puppies, let's go. That's Theo. Theo would be like, yes, let's
go. You got candy? Okay. So yeah, gotta work on that one with her. But I like, it's gonna be fine.
Yes, it will.
It also has to be fine.
It will be. You're gonna no, it's gonna be great. You start work next week, right? Not this upcoming week, but the week after.
You're talking in podcast timeline right now. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
May 21st. I start in Vancouver.
How do you feel about that?
It's fine.
Okay.
Just ripping off Band-Aids all at once. Like, I don't travel a lot. I won't travel a lot in my new role. And it'll be like Bryce is off work. She's with her dad.
No, it's perfect.
Has 2 parents. She'll be in daycare full days at that point too, which will be good for him. And it's going to be fine.
Good.
And I've got a really good distraction at the end of like today in podcast time. I've got a really great distraction.
What is your distraction?
I don't know. What is my distraction?
I'm with you.
Embracing. Not just figuratively. So if you listen to our podcast, you get to know before anyone else. We're actually just not going to tell anyone else until we're together.
Until we're like literally together, but
holding each other.
We're holding each other right now.
Zoe's coming to Edmonton.
Yay! I've never been. This is my first time.
I mean, not shocking. It's not really a tourist destination in Canada.
No, but listen, we've traveled out west twice, but we've done
Yes.
BC because we have friends there.
Yeah.
I love out west. I think it's the most beautiful. I love the mountains. I love the views. I love literally everything about it.
Mhm.
Except the price of everything. I know Edmonton's a little different than BC,
Oh yeah. I
but yeah, everything's like insanely expensive. But though I feel like now everything's expensive, so
yes.
it
Edmonton
kind of
is
just
like
evens out.
not wild.
No,
Edmonton is not, it doesn't look like out west though.
I know, I know.
Okay,
I'm
great.
aware. I'm
I'm like,
fully
it's
aware. You're in a little hole.
a little concrete jungle.
Yeah, that's okay though.
But we do have the biggest green space in the entire world. Like
What is
bigger than
that?
the bigger like than Central Park. A ravine is like the biggest ravine in all of the world. I
Oh,
mean, maybe
fun.
North America, but
Okay.
it's like beautiful. And so
Wow.
we'll go over there. Like there's
Yeah, let's do
fun
it.
things. Do you get to go to the Croc store at West Edmonton Mall?
Yeah, we're gonna get Sarah her first pair of Crocs, guys.
Not a chance in hell.
I'm gonna work my influencer bet off and get you your, like, I'm gonna influence the shit out of you.
If they had the Dylan clogs there, I would maybe do it. But I
They're
will never
cute.
wear a croc.
We're gonna try, guys. We're gonna try.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. I think we've got like lots of fun things planned for you when you're here.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna see some creator friends out there
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yep.
And I get to meet your family.
You get
And
to meet
you,
Bryce and Sully and yeah, and me.
obviously.
And you're here for like half of my birthday.
I know we're gonna
Yeah.
party hardy. And by party hardy, I mean like have maybe a drink on a patio and go to sleep at night.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, party hardy. I don't know
Yeah.
what that means. Yeah, it'll be great. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It doesn't feel real.
It doesn't. And it doesn't feel like it's next week either. Like that's
No.
insane.
I we're gonna be hugging in, I can't do that math that fast, but like 7 times 24 hours.
Yeah, literally. Oh my God. That's stressful.
Wild.
What's the weather like?
It's 25 degrees today.
Okay, what's happening next weekend?
Doesn't mean anything. It could snow next weekend.
Oh, don't say that.
I mean, it's Edmonton, man.
I
It
know.
says it's supposed to be like 18,
I love
16, 18, 19.
No,
Not like wildly hot.
that's my vibe.
Yeah. I mean, I am not gonna lie. So it snows every May long weekend.
As long as it's overnight and we wake up to sunshine, I'm good.
Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Oh my gosh. What are we gonna talk about today? Wait,
We,
do we wanna talk about like For You page or no? Let's just go right into it.
I mean, what's on your For You page? Mine's all Paris night one.
Okay, so I was gonna say it is a lot of that because I did watch it yesterday.
Oh,
I watched it in real time.
how was it?
Really good. A little stressful because she was cutting a lot of stuff, but we knew that meant that there was going to be a new,
Yeah.
like,
For anyone that's like,
era.
what are you people talking about? Taylor Swift,
yes,
obviously.
Taylor Swift.
You guys know this.
Her latest, her latest show. It's been a bit of a break, and
2
this is
months.
her first show since her new album.
Yeah.
So we weren't sure kind of what was going to happen, and so much happened. There was new outfits. She cut songs. She molded.
I loved her 1989 outfit.
So it was mermaid vibes.
It's so cute.
So cute. Yeah, so there was a lot happening, and then she put in a new era, which is the Torture Poets department. And I will say this, for it not being my favorite Taylor Swift album.
Yeah. Favorite
I
era?
don't know if it's in the tour.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was so well done. It was cinematic. It was like a musical. It was like, okay, so
I saw a little like clip of the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, and I was like, this is adorable. Like, I love it.
Good. You have to watch it from start to finish if you have time. It's just so good. So she did The Smallest Man That Ever Lived.
Yeah.
And she did like she had a marching band come out with a drum line, and she had like, I swear to God, I got chills because I was like, it's bringing me back to the Black Parade when I went to see the My Chemical Romance live.
Yeah.
And they did like the whole like marching band thing like that. And I messaged Carissa and Danielle in the group chat, and I was like, oh my God, it's giving MCR vibes. And I couldn't have be happier. Like, I'm so excited. And like, I was just like, like, I'm so excited. And then it went into I Can Do It With a Broken Heart from there. It was perfect. It was like chef's kiss.
Ooh.
And then Carissa sent me a text this morning, and she's like, all I could think of is you when I saw this. And it's a comment in one of her videos on TikTok. And When I was a young girl, my mother took me into the city to see the White Parade. Because it's top liked, and it's basically because when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see the Black Parade, and because Tortured Poet's all white, she was like in a white marching band.
That's clever.
I'm like, that person has
wasn't just you. I like it.
I'm so glad that other millennials were like, yeah. My Chemical Romance.
How does she sing So High School in this?
Yes, not really. She ends. Which song does she end? Down Bad, maybe. One of them, she does a clip it of So High School.
Is it
I don't
adorable?
think she does the full thing. It is. And she kind of gets a little saucy where she's like, you know, the line where she's talking about being, you know, woohoo.
Yeah.
During woohoo. Like, you know?
No. What?
No. So High School. Isn't that the same song?
The one about Travis?
Yeah. Where
Kiss,
she's
Mary,
talking
Kill
about
Me?
No, the line where isn't that in So High School? She's talking about literally getting FINGERED'd while his friends are playing Grand Theft Auto.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes. So she sings that and she puts her arm down like this. And I'm like, Taylor.
I love that you just spelled that out also. Because it's the grossest term in the entire world.
I know. I'm so sorry. But no, it's not. I can think of grosser terms.
There's a couple, but that one makes me uncomfortable whenever someone says it.
Oh, you're such a child, Sarah.
I know. Yeah, my entire For You page is just that. That's it. But it's great. It's I'm actually like having a fun time scrolling right now because it's not mean. It's like
I know. So
it's nice.
You know Chris Olsen. Everyone knows Chris Olsen. So he went.
Was he there?
He was there. He did the whole.
Are him and Taylor Swift like best friends?
No, she has no idea who he is.
I think she must.
She must, but like he doesn't acknowledge it. Anyways, so he's so like he's so funny. So he was sharing the whole concert live. He did the whole concert on live.
Oh, wow.
Everyone got to watch it through him. And so then he put clippets up on TikTok from the things. And when she goes into I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, the intro is her like it's transitioning from The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. So she was all like, you know, serious and sad and this and that. And then she like dies at the not dies, but like goes down at the end of it. And then they're like, get up, put your stuff on. You got to perform. And so like, they're like, her dancers are like dressing her up and stuff like that. And his commentary kills me. He's just like, the first thing he says, he's like, okay, theater. I can hear him in the back and I'm just like, it's so perfect. It's like, I was there.
You pretty much are. We should actually, instead of like you coming to Edmonton next week, let's just go to Europe.
No, we should actually try to plan to go. I don't know how we can.
My husband would kill me. He wouldn't.
Why would he kill you?
Because he would be so upset. Not upset. Bryce would be so sad if I like traveled to Europe without him.
No, we're not going to Europe. I mean, at the end of the year, like when she's in Canada.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah.
No. Andrew would like be so sad if I went.
Right?
No.
I can't go to Europe without my husband.
We're not going to Europe, but we should try to do the Toronto or Edmonton show. We should try Vancouver? At least.
Yeah. I know.
Like
we should.
I mean, I don't know how.
Try harder. We'll try harder closer to it, I think.
Yes. I just can't spend. I literally, like morally, I cannot spend $1,000 on a ticket.
That's
However,
cheap.
I know, but that's what I mean. Like we need to do some swindling.
I'm not convinced that that's all she's going to do in Canada. Like she's got to do more. Who knows?
She's only one person.
But she's going back to the US. She just announced she's announcing a second leg of the US tour. So perhaps.
So maybe we could go to the States. Where's she going in the US?
I don't know, like Kentucky or something. I don't know.
Okay, let's do it. Like Travis, I don't want to go. Sorry, Kentucky, but like it's not like
Kentucky's actually like kind of cool.
Oh, is it fun? Okay.
Well, so I lived in Cincinnati, which is actually like on the border of Kentucky and Ohio. So like
why do I always think Kentucky? I think like Southern Texas.
You're not. I mean,
and then Ohio is like Ohio. I have snowplows and like bad roads.
I mean, because I think like Kentucky is the same, like both seas. Like there's parts of Kentucky that are like I would drive through Kentucky and there'd be like no license plates on cars and people would be driving them like not drinking moonshine, but like it was an experience. Like you go like Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio. Like you're not wrong.
It's just
Tennessee?
hard to think that they're like
Yeah.
bordering each
Yeah.
other.
There's just a
When
lot happening in America. Like there's so many different, I mean, there's a lot happening in
there's a
America,
lot happening
but
in
there's like
America.
the states are all so different, which
Yeah,
I think is really
literally.
cool. No.
No, it is kind of cool that you can have like I feel like Canada's pretty like,
Yeah.
you know,
I
like you
mean,
kind of know what you're gonna get for the most part.
yeah, other than Alberta, which is a wild card.
Oh
Sorry.
God.
Welcome, welcome to Alberta.
Yeah, no kidding.
But there's no PST. So if there's anything that you want to buy, you should do it while you're here.
Maybe I will do that. I have a list of things that I want to get makeup wise, but I'm thinking I'll do that when I go to the States next month because I'm going to Frankenmuth next month for girls'
I'm sorry, you're
weekend.
going to Frankenfurter? Where are you going?
Frankenmuth,
What the
Michigan.
hell is a Frankenmuth?
It's so freaking cute. I've never been, but a few of my friends have gone. It's literally a Bavarian town in the middle of Michigan. It's so
Stop.
cute.
I love
It's
this.
so cute. So it's all like, it's so cute. Anyway, so we're going to go for girls' weekend, a few of my friends and my sister and I, and we're all going to go for like a couple nights and enjoy the little Bavarian town in
That's
Michigan.
so cute. Is there like an Ulta?
Yeah, so I'm gonna like hit up Trader Joe's, Ulta, Sephora, and I'm like, maybe I'll just get all the makeup stuff there because even
I
with the
wonder if it's cheaper.
I'll do some research because if it's cheaper to do Canadian without PST, all that,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
Because the dollar is horrible right now.
I know, but sometimes it's still cheaper. Like,
You're not wrong. And there's more things that you can get. Like
I
all the
know.
new cool elf stuff. Can't get that
Mhm.
here.
I
But that's
know.
okay.
And like, I'm thinking too, and I'm not gonna like disclose it when I cross the border because
You're
it's
telling
makeup.
them right now.
No, they're not gonna know. I'm gonna put it in my makeup bag and buy it with cash.
It
How are
never
they gonna
happened.
know?
If it's
How are
cash,
they
it
gonna
never
know?
happened.
It
Cash,
never
not
happened.
real. I'm here for it. What are we talking about this week?
I think we're gonna do like it's halfway through the year,
Which is crazy.
Well, not quite. Almost halfway through the
It's
year.
like pretty much.
Almost. Yeah. So because
Especially
of that, we're
because
gonna
January was 7 months long.
Oh my God. Literally. Literally. Oh my God. Yeah, that was like the craziest month ever. I'm so glad it's over. So we're gonna talk about our goals and like do a recap, see where we're at, see kind of what we're thinking for the extra half of 2024. We're going to talk about what we're bringing in, what we're getting rid of, what we're continuing to do, and some manifesting and things like that. And I am not prepared. So I love this. We're flying by the seat of our pants.
I love a fly by the seat of your pants.
So yeah, we're going to we both made an ins and outs.
Yeah. Do you want to start with our ins and outs and talk about like what we're actually doing? Okay.
Okay. So you read yours first and then I'll read mine and we'll chat about it.
So my ins for 2024, we're living in the moment. What does that even mean? Like, I get it. I know what it means.
It sounds like something that you would put as your MySpace like profile bio.
Living in the moment. I probably thought it was so deep when I wrote it in January. Walks in the sunshine. Okay. I am okay, we'll do decompress afterwards.
Yes, yeah.
Good coffee. Yeah. Investing in staples that I'll have forever.
I love it.
Hugs. What?
Oh my God.
Who was this girl?
Who are you?
Who
were you 6 months ago?
Taking magnesium. Taking time for myself without feeling guilty and reading.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay.
What are yours?
Okay, so that's just your ins, right?
That's just my ins.
So we're just gonna do ins first?
Yeah, I think so.
So I had a lot more. Maybe. Is that a lot more? Okay. Anyways, more weekend adventures with the family.
Cute.
Upping my editing game. Practicing driving stick shift.
What are you, 16?
I don't know how, Sarah. And I own a car that's stick shift. More hot girl croc walks, reading spicy novels, more phone-free days, saying no without reason, traveling more, tattoos and new ear piercings, and cooking and trying new recipes.
Ooh.
Okay, so.
Okay, which ones are you crushing right now?
Okay, I can tell you which ones I'm not crushing.
Okay, yeah.
And that is driving stick shift. I don't think I've driven Andrew's car once. And it's a lease and it's his commuter car. So it's what he drives to work every day. Yeah. And in like 3 months, I'm pretty sure we're going to buy it out. So it's going to be ours. So you should
learn how to drive it.
I told him that if
Do
we
you
end up
ever
buying,
drive his car though?
no, but I want to know how to drive it
Just in
so that
case.
the thing is I've driven it a few times. I just get very paranoid about everyone else on the road. And I'm like,
Uh,
I feel like I'm interfering with them because I'm like, if I stall it or something, it's just a lot of pressure.
it's fair.
So, but yes, I mean, we are buying it out, but I need to learn how to get it from point A to point B
Yeah.
without panicking.
It's not, you'll be fine. Like I bought a stick off the lot, had never driven stick in my life. Got a boy to drive it home for me and then learned
Now
how to drive.
that's living in the moment.
This was years ago. I bought a Fiat 500. It was the shittiest car I've
You bought
ever
a
owned. Oh my God, it
Fiat.
was the worst. It's a toy car.
Mhm.
Sorry, Fiat.
Literally.
But I learned how to drive it. You'll be fine. And
Okay.
now I can drive like right-hand drive stick too. And like
Wow, look at you go. You're like a
she's
race car
she's
driver.
industrious. Okay, so you're not killing driving stick, but you are
No.
okay.
Okay, what else am I not killing? Okay, so everything else. Okay, so upping my editing game. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Yes and no.
Okay.
I actually was just thinking about this today because I have an editing program on my computer I love. They
Yes.
have a new version of that program.
Does that
And
work better on your phone?
so no. So Sarah always makes fun of me because I am like, I'm old faithful. I use what I know and I don't like learning new things. Hence, I don't know how to drive stick. Sorry. Okay. So you can leave that in. I don't care.
I'm going to.
Excuse me. So so I know what I know and I get nervous trying new things. So I have a program on my phone that I use to edit some videos and photos and stuff like that. And Sarah hates it because every time we do the outfit challenge, I like my videos crash. Like for some reason. And I pay for this program. It's not even free. So I do think though, if I get this new upgrade from this like computer editing program, I think it said that it has like a mobile version, which is really cool
That'd
because
be
then I
great.
could just bundle everything, pay one fee kind of thing. Though I will say I do use the photo editing part of the program that crashes a lot, especially for like our podcast page and stuff like that. It has a lot of the templates and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I may still have to pay for it. It's not that expensive though.
It's a business write-off.
It is a write-off. Yeah. Yeah. Um, so those are the only things. Everything else I think that I've been doing more of, which is good,
Good for you.
except this saying no without reason.
You are terrible at that.
I know I
Loving,
always have to have a reason. Like has to be
lovingly.
lot. Yeah.
100%.
No, I need to get better at that. So, but everything else, like weekend adventures, we've been doing more of.
Good for you.
Hot girl croc walks. I mean, not always in Crocs, but I have been walking a lot more and like getting fresh air, reading more novels. I've been reading a lot more. Phone-free days. I have been doing that. I need to do more of that. Traveling more.
Yes.
Tattoos and new ear piercings. I got a bunch of tattoos not that long ago. I need to get more ear piercings though, because I want a cute curated ear. That's
One of those curated
yeah,
ears. That's
I
cute.
do. I love them. And cooking. I've been cooking a lot more. So what about you? What's going on yours?
Yeah.
Talk to me. Live in the moment.
I mean, I think that I kind of realized halfway through maternity leave that like it's gonna be over really quick. So I like definitely think that I do actually live in the moment a little bit more. Like I will like you see it all the time. I'll read a text message and then I won't respond for like
You'll
hours.
disappear.
Because I'm just doing stuff, which is great. And I have not had to apologize for that. Like I've just been like, I just don't have time to answer you right now, which is fine.
No, that's good.
So I think I've been living in the moment a little bit more and just trying to not make as many plans. I'm a very planful person and a very routine person, and I have zero fucking routine right now, which is great. Horrifying, but great. So it's allowed me to live in the moment a little bit more. Walks in the sunshine. I walk and run all the time. That's like my thing. So that's fine. Not my thing, but it's my thing. I bought good coffee. So I was an espresso girly forever, which is not good coffee. I'm so sorry if you're listening.
I don't know. Is it good?
It's fine. It's this is a hot take. I think an espresso is better than Keurig. I think Keurig is hot trash. So sorry to everyone that.
That's what I have, but it's because I don't drink coffee. I just have it for guests. So
yeah, right. So then I bought an actual espresso machine. So I have like one that I like.
You bought like a real espresso. Fancy.
Yeah, I did. So
Okay.
good coffee, done. And I've stopped going to Starbucks. I know. Since I bought my coffee machine, I couldn't tell you the last time I went, which is actually kind of wild for me. We'll get local coffee instead.
Yay.
Hugs. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huggy person.
Oh, so maybe you were trying to be?
Yeah. Like I hug my husband. I don't hug other people.
Okay.
I do hug other.
I will not hug you.
Like I will hug you. I just am not like I don't get. I don't hug my girlfriends that I see all the time. But like the people that I don't see often.
Once in a while I do. Like I think it depends on the situation. Like if I'm saying bye or something and we won't see each other for a while, like that's,
Yeah, like I'll hug you because I don't see you very often, obviously. Once in 4 years. But like, at work when your like boss comes in, do you have one of these and your like boss would hug you? Like I'm not like that's weird to me.
No. So, well, I mean, depends on the situation.
No.
Well, I've had some close work friends that like I've confided in certain things and stuff like that, and we've talked about it, and then we've hugged each other, but like not like a hey, happy Monday, let's hug.
Yeah, like when like I don't know what it is about retail, but I do find in retail when like your DM, which was me, or like your regional would like come into a store, people are always like, hi, and I'm like, I don't want to hug you. I like you, but I don't want to hug you. So I'm not a huggy person. It's not gotten any better, and I don't think it's something that I actually want to work on. I think that that's like a boundary that I'm allowed to have.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Like I feel like
saying no without reason.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Taking magnesium, take it every night.
That's for sleeping, right? Like, do you take it for
sleeping and mood and recovery. And I
recovery of what?
Muscles and
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like muscles and just like helps you recover more from like workouts and stuff.
Do you find that you're less achy then after your workouts and stuff?
I found a little bit. I feel like it's actually helped my mood more than anything.
Oh.
I think it's helped with like a little bit of anxiety, which is weird.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, didn't expect that. Okay. Really like it. Take it every night before I go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm so happy for you.
Taking time for myself without feeling guilty, that's impossible right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, no, I don't do that. But that's okay. The time will come. I don't think that that's the season of my life that I'm in right now.
We're gonna do some of that this weekend, though.
We are gonna do some of that this weekend. We probably will have a sidekick with us, but that's okay.
That's fine. I'll take her. Then you have time for yourself.
Yeah, we'll do something. Yeah. And then reading, I tried.
Can I bring you a book?
I have
when I come.
So many books.
No, but can I bring you the book?
The spicy book?
The spicy,
I don't know if I'd like it.
Really?
I like to read about murder.
This is like hot fire garbage. Like garbage fire, dumpster fire. It's hard to not look at it and be like it was horrible. It was awful. It was so taboo. Everything about it, I'm like, this is horrible, but I have to know what happens.
Okay, I mean, yeah, sure, bring it. Like, I will try.
Like reality shows, this is right up your alley. Okay, I'm gonna bring it. I'll bring it.
I'm in. Yeah. So those are my ins, I think. So yeah, like 50-50. And I think that it's just like, investing in staples that I'll have forever. Also, just like not my season right now to really do that. I don't have disposable.
But on the other side of that, you have been purging and getting rid of things that don't serve you.
Me. Totally.
So that's
I'm making room for the things that I'll have forever. I just don't have the money currently to be buying
in this economy.
Right? Like it is what it is.
Yes. Yeah. No, I feel that. Good. That's great.
Okay.
So we talk about outs.
Yeah.
Outs.
Hit me with your outs.
Let's see if they're actually.
I'm actually terrified of outs.
I'm a little more worried about these ones than the ends. Okay. Well. Okay. So my outs, I'll just read through them. You read through yours and then we'll tackle them.
Decompress. Okay.
Doom scrolling before bed. Caring what strangers think. panic attacks, uncomfortable clothing and shoes, overspending and impulse purchases, heavy makeup, comparing myself to others, takeout food I don't even like, and keeping my emotions bottled up.
Okay. Those are
Okay,
good
go.
outs.
I know.
Overbook schedules, saying yes to everything, hustle culture, over consuming trends, doom scrolling before bed, and clutter.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So clutter, I mean, you'll see when you come here. I'm not a
Yeah.
minimalist by any
No, me
stretch
either.
of the event. Like, look at, I have like tchotchkes for days behind me. But I definitely have gotten rid of a lot of things. There's
Mm-hmm.
probably still more I could get rid of, and Bryce would love to live in a house with nothing in it. But I'm just not
Oh,
that person.
so you got to find like a happy medium.
We're like a minimalist maximalist right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
That's a good, yeah.
Over consuming trends. I didn't buy barrel jeans. So I actually think I've been doing a lot better at this.
Yes, that's good.
I
And
don't
I
think
think
that I'm there.
no, but it goes hand in hand with investing in staples and
Staples,
things
yeah.
that you're gonna have forever. Yeah.
Like I don't need barrel jeans. I don't know why I
No,
hate them so
no
much, but I
one
do.
needs them. The only thing that they have in favor in my mind is they do look really comfy.
Do they?
For jeans,
They look
yeah.
starched.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Like they look like
They do
cowboy
look really
pants.
hefty.
They're so weird. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Overbook schedules. Look, at my schedule is wild, but it's because I've chosen to try to do everything. But like not, it's like it's overbooked with fun.
Okay, that's good then.
Yeah, I'm not
Because,
mad at it.
but that kind of circles back to saying yes to everything.
I'd say yes to everything.
So maybe you should tone it down a little bit.
I look it. I'll be like, yeah, I can make 7,000 things work today. That's fine. I don't need sleep. Um, Hustle culture is a hard one. I think that we kind of like we live in the world in this job where like you kind of unfortunately have to hustle. And I'm really trying not to and to be okay not hustling, but also
I think that there's like a happy medium. So I
yes,
think that you can hustle while still being appreciative and see worth in what you're already doing. And
100%
that's where you need to find that
that
like
balance.
happy medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also
Yeah.
really interested to see what happens to hustle culture when I go back to work.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I'm like almost at that happy medium. Like
Yes. Yeah.
yeah. So
Time will tell.
my outs aren't terrible.
No.
We're halfway
Not.
there. Halfway
Yeah,
through the year.
and halfway through the year. So it's like,
I'm gonna start saying no to everything.
So are you not going to be able to pick me up at the
No.
airport then? Okay, so doom scrolling before bed.
Oh, I didn't even talk about that one.
Yes. So I'm better, not perfect,
Yes.
but better. And
Yeah.
I think that reading has helped with that because
Mhm.
instead of doom scrolling, I read most nights. Last night I was scrolling until like 10 o'clock, but it's like not all the time. So I
Yeah.
think that that helps. But I want to get even better at that.
Yeah.
Caring what strangers think. uh, no, I'm not good at that. I think that's the worst out of all of them.
Yeah.
Is like, why do I care so much? I think I just want to make everyone happy. And I
And it's
know
never gonna happen.
it's never gonna happen. And I know that I'm not for everyone,
No,
obviously.
none of us are for everyone.
But like I really struggle with that for some reason. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm gonna get better at that.
You know what? You are making a concerted effort on it.
I am.
You're doing better.
I am doing better.
I feel like it's like you go through like ebbs and flows of it. Where it's like you're like, cute, and then you're like, but I really do care what you think of me.
Yeah, literally.
But
oh God, I hate it so much.
We all do.
But I'm gonna get better at it because that's my focus for the other half of the year. Panic attacks. Okay, I'm gonna be brutally honest with this. I haven't had a panic attack in months. However, I've been close to having panic attacks.
Yeah.
And it's literally all self-induced. Like it's not like self-induced, like I'm like forcing myself. It's just there's things that I have now determined what works and what doesn't work for me as a human.
Yeah.
And as long as I'm keeping up with it,
That's amazing.
good. But like sometimes I falter and I like,
Yeah, because we're human.
I know, but it's
But that's
so worth
incredible.
it to not falter. Yeah.
I'm
Falter.
proud
Is
of
that the
you.
right
That's
word?
it. I think so.
Okay.
I think it's close enough if it's not the right word.
Okay. Yeah. So I've learned what works for me
Yeah.
to prevent them, and I have been doing that, and it has helped. However, I'm going to keep a close eye on it because I don't want to have them anymore because it feels like I'm dying.
No, I'm really proud of you. That's a big one.
Thank you.
And like life-changing.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like I was a shell of a human. Yeah, it was not good.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I would give you a hug right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw, that's so nice. Uncomfortable clothing and shoes. Yep. I'm getting better at that too.
Oh, yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck uncomfortable clothing. Like, get out of here. I don't want you. Overspending and impulse purchases. Better. Not 100%, but better.
I also like, that's so hard. The serotonin that I get from walking into a Winners and picking up some stuff that I don't need.
Oh God, I just spent so much at Winners the other day. But like I did need things. Like it wasn't like a bunch of stuff I didn't need, but I did spend like a solid $200 the other day at Winners.
I have a hilarious Winners rule that I will never buy something at Winners if it's only one thing.
What do you mean?
I was with Bryce the other day and I found something that I wanted. And I was like, oh, I want this. This is great. And then I'll walk around Winners and same with like Marshalls and HomeSense. But if I don't find anything else that I also want to buy,
that's a good rule.
I'll never just buy one thing.
Oh, that's cool. That's an interesting rule. But like, do you ever get away with just one thing? I always find more than one thing.
I often don't. I often walk around with just one thing in my hand and I'm like, I don't actually really need this then.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, sometimes
I'm a cart eliminator.
Oh, you don't like carts?
No, like I love carts, but I stop about 14 times in like Winners or Costco or like Superstore and be like, do I really need all of this?
Oh, that's good. That is good.
No.
I have put stuff back before. I think for me though, too, like I will go to Winners with the expectation to buy one thing. And that's all I'm going for is that one thing, like body wash, body scrub, pimple patches. I'm like, that's all I'm going for.
That's not a thing.
No.
It's never been a thing.
Nope. Actually, you know what? One time, 2 months ago, I went in for press-on nails and came out with 1 pack of press-on nails.
That's impressive.
That never happens. And
I don't know.
Happened.
Wow.
I know. Look
that's
at me
like Bryce can go into Costco and just buy what's on the list.
No, that's wild.
Like I'm like the restraint that you have.
Teach me because how?
It's impossible. Okay, sorry. What else is on your list?
Heavy makeup. I have actually been.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do foundation free for the summer.
Have you ever worn heavy makeup?
Well, okay, so for heavy makeup for me isn't like heavy eye makeup, it's heavy face makeup. Like I wear like thick full coverage foundation. That's where my makeup is heavy. And like right now I'm not wearing foundation. I just have concealer and tinted moisturizer, SPF, whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean it's pretty heavy on the concealer. I'm working my way to lighter, but it feels so much better on my skin.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Night and day.
I ditched foundation a few years ago and it is.
But you do the concealer, the SPF, all that stuff, right?
I do like this is probably like the Color Flex is currently my Color Science Color Flex is my current go-to. It's like 50 SPF and it's like and it's water resistant and it's like a little bit color changing, but it's really sheer still.
Ooh,
and then I only wear concealer under my eyes.
Oh, look at you go. I have redness like here.
Yeah.
So I like to put concealer there and like, or my zits are.
I mean, I wear enough bronzer for an entire family. So
it's true. It's very true. I say that with love.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Comparing myself to others, I need to get better at. I'm so bad at that. Like, I think that also goes hand in hand with caring what people think.
100%.
Yeah.
Comparison is the thief of joy, though.
It truly is. Like, I hate that saying because it's so true.
So true.
I don't know how to fix that. I think that's my problem is I don't know how to stop comparing myself to others. Like, how do you do that?
I just don't care about other people lovingly. Like that sounds so bad. Like but it's not true. I mean, I get jealous sometimes. And like, I'll be honest,
Yeah.
like when I see, and it's so stupid, but like PR makes me so jealous. I'm
I
like,
know.
why did they get something from Rare Beauty and I don't?
Sarah got so mad at me the other day because I got a PR package, and literally 3 days later, she gets the same PR package, and she's like, "Sorry, I got mad at you."
I'm like, that's my favorite brand.
She's so funny.
So like that sort of stuff, I
Yeah,
think I compare myself, but like I don't I don't know. I just don't really care.
good for you. Can you teach me?
Other people's opinions of me is none of my damn business.
I wish I could feel like that.
It's fair. I think I just a lot
One
of people
day.
have hated me in my lifetime that I just am used to not caring.
You've just built up like this like
I'm a
indestructible
I'm a
wall.
callous. I'm a callous of a human.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I need to work on for sure. And that goes hand in hand with caring what people think.
Mhm.
Definitely. Takeout food I don't even like. I truly have been doing this because
Good.
I like takeout food, but I'm not like, I don't enjoy, like, I would rather have home cooked over takeout the majority of the time.
Yeah.
There are some nights where I'm like, I just crave a burger, or I just really want like good fries, or I really want a burrito or things like that, and I don't want to make it. So I've been doing so much. We used to eat like skip the dishes. Like we would get skip the dishes like 4 nights out of the week, Andrew and I. Oh, it was so bad. We were like spending so much money.
Holy.
And now
Good for you.
I can actually go back. Let me tell you. Let me go into my skip the dishes. First of all, it's so expensive. Everything's
It's
so
so
overpriced.
expensive.
It's great. It's convenient. It's perfect. We still use it, but not all
Yeah.
the time.
There's
The
like I feel like there's like a time and place. Like,
For
yeah.
sure. So the last order that we had from Skip was last week on Friday.
Yeah.
And then before that was a month before that.
Good for you. That's huge.
No. And like we don't like we still obviously eat takeout and stuff like that, but it's not near like last night we had like once a week. I think it's now down to like once a week.
Yeah.
Last night we had a date night because the kids were at swimming and we went to Swiss Chalet and we had takeout Swiss Chalet. I fucking love Swiss Chalet.
I'm my grandpa.
Literally that. Oh my
sauce,
God.
the sauce.
The sauce and the fries. Like
the sauce
supreme.
is like
delectable.
Oh my God. A white bun.
Oh,
with
so
some
good.
butter into the hot sauce.
We ordered it and went to pick it up. And I literally bought myself a tub of extra sauce.
Good.
Because I have a rotisserie chicken in the fridge. And I'm going to eat that rotisserie chicken with the sauce. And it's going to be a match made in heaven. I love it.
I'm really excited for you. But that's actually really, that's huge. That's a big one. Because not eating out is so hard.
It's so hard. And in hand, I've been cooking a lot more. And I've been finding joy in cooking, which did not exist up until recently.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
That's like my cooking, I think, is like my happy place.
I'm trying to get there. I think that because I've had such a skewed relationship with cooking and food and all that my whole life, I think that it's hindered the joy.
Totally.
And I just like, I find stress around it and like, I don't know, I just anxiety and like, everything about it would give me like, the heebie-jeebies. Where now I'm trying to find the joy in it and it's working. Hello. Time has passed. We are now in the future.
4 hours later.
Oh my God.
I'm in a different place. I'm wearing a different outfit.
You are. I'm in the dark.
You're in the dark. Is it still not working?
No, it's on, but I just didn't turn everything on. I just like, fuck it, whatever.
Power went out.
My power went out and it was mid recording of the podcast. Like we were like almost done. Like
almost done.
Wow.
I know. It's kind of funny. We have 2 guests now also.
Yes. Yeah.
Egg, who is not nearly as quiet as Reese. And Sully is here eating her me.
So we have a change of scenery.
So the rest of this episode is going to be chaos.
So sorry.
It's fine. You guys are fine. We're all fine. And if you're watching and I look distracted, it's because my child's beside me.
That's fine. Whatever.
It's
This
life.
is real life. We're relatable. We're doing it for
100%.
the relatability.
Okay, so we finished our ins and outs and where we're at with
Yes.
them.
Yes.
What we had left was like what's our goal for the rest of the year?
Yeah, kind of like what we're focusing on, what we're manifesting for ourselves. And oh, hi, Sully. She just wants to tell what her goals are.
See, that's her goal. Her goal is to learn how to say some words.
Aw, that's a good goal, Sully.
I know.
Yeah.
So yeah. What would you say like your focus is or your
Hmm.
what are you striving for?
Starting fresh. My light died, just so you know. I put on a cheap ring light. It's not doing much, so I apologize. Yeah, so I'm trying to find just some contentness in life and like just find gratitude and, give myself grace. And I mean, obviously I want to crush all my goals and do really great with work and like that kind of stuff, but I feel like at the same time I need to find like a common ground and be okay with where I'm at and be comfortable with where I'm at and
Mhm.
show gratitude for what I do have because I feel like that's something we forget about
Totally.
when like all of this like hustle culture, all that's like pushed down our throats. Like you have to be doing the best, the latest and greatest. You need to be doing this and that and this and have all this. And I feel like I forget that like I'm so grateful for everything I do have. And like I have an awesome family. I have a roof over my head. I have an amazing career. Like I have all these things that I think get like pushed to the side when society and the media is like trying to make you want the next best thing.
There's always more, right? Like there's never enough,
Always.
and it's so hard.
Yeah.
I
I
think being like
hate that.
I think being content is a really good one.
It is. It's such like it's so simple, but like at the same time, like I do take it for granted. I take my life, my career, like I definitely do. And I need to stop. So I think
Yeah,
that's if I could just find a little bit more gratitude and whatnot, I would be so happy. So I'm working on it.
I love that.
Yes. What
I
about you? Do you have like a,
oh, I think for me it's like and it's so funny because it is one of my ins and I made fun of it at the beginning, but is to continue to live in the moment, like to
yeah.
find calm in the chaos, to enjoy like kind of like what you said, like the contentment in life. Like I
Hmm.
just this year went by so quickly, this year of mat leave, and I am so
Hmm.
grateful for it. It was the best and hardest and messiest and most chaotic and hardest and all of the things tied into one year of my life.
Hmm.
Um, and I just feel like I'm coming to like this really, really fun stage of parenting. Like
Yeah.
I didn't love baby life. And so I just want to, I mean, I loved it, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm gonna thrive
No, but
like
it's
a toddler mom.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So I want to like slow down to move fast and like really like take in those moments, step away from my phone and like
Yeah.
also like continue to show up for my community. I think I'm moving into like a really interesting season of my life where I'm working full time. I mean, part time, I guess, at work, but I work 32 hours a week.
No, that's a lot. That's full
Yeah,
time.
I
Yeah.
do this. I like semi full time, and then I am a mom, right? Like, so I'm interested to see how I can juggle all these and still show up for myself and my community and my family. And
Yeah.
just, I think that maybe the word I want for the rest of the year is grace. Because I'm gonna
Hmm.
stumble and I'm gonna fall. I think I'm just like discovering this right now. I'm probably gonna stumble, I'm probably gonna fall. It's gonna be messy and hard in a different way than it has been in the last year. Um, and I'm gonna be hard on myself because that's who I am. I'm a perfectionist, but I want to give myself the grace to like be in the moment and not worry about what's next.
Yeah. That's good. I think that's good. I think that that's
Yeah.
important. It's something that we don't really think about too, is like, I think too, as parents, especially as mothers, I feel like we're held up on this pedestal that we just need to be able to do everything all of the time. And we
And you
have to
can't
wear,
do everything.
no, you can't. As humans, we can't.
No,
And especially when you're responsible for like other people's lives and like your own life, your family, like, and I'm not saying that like we're very lucky. We have two very involved partners. And I think
mhm,
that, we won't take that for granted. But at the
no,
same time, I feel like society puts this role on us that we're just like, you have to be able to do everything all of the time
yeah,
and be 100%
and
of
everything.
yourself at everything.
Yeah,
And I've learned, like, as I've gotten older, like you can't, but also you shouldn't have to. Like,
no,
why should we have to be able to do that all the time? Like, what, like, why? Like,
yeah,
what's for what? Like,
exactly.
the world's not going to end, you
No.
know,
And I
it,
had this like, I mean, I think it like goes into that. Like I had this like guilt for putting her in daycare. Like I was like, I should be able to like work full time and still take care of like that's not possible.
no.
I can't do it.
Yeah, unless you want to clone yourself a couple times over,
Like I can't just work during nap time. I have a
no.
traditional 9 to 5.
Yes.
Um, and so I felt this like guilt, but I'm like, it's what you have to do. And it's important for
Mhm.
her to see me do the things that make me me too.
Yes, definitely. And I feel like she's gonna appreciate that. And I've said this before too. Like I feel like when you spread yourself so thin, you can't give 100% of yourself. So therefore things lack. So when you're with your family, you're with your kids, you're spending time with them, you're not all there.
Your
So I
brain's in
feel
400 different places.
it's
Yeah.
it's going all over the place. And I know that's going to happen regardless, but I feel like if you do give yourself the grace and the time and you're able to kind of recognize that you can't be all the things all at once,
Mhm.
then during those times you are with your family, your kids, you're more of yourself than when you were before. So at
Totally.
least you can give yourself a little bit more, like maybe not 100%, but you're 80%. And that's better than the 25% when you were
Completely.
juggling 10 different roles,
Yeah.
right?
You can
Yeah.
only pour from it. Like you can't pour from an empty cup or whatever they say. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh man, I'm interested. I'm really excited to like talk about this next week also.
Yeah, yeah.
When I've done a week of it. And like, I mean, it's a week in the sense that I'm gonna be at home.
No, but you're taking
Yeah, but
baby
still.
steps. Like this is the
Yeah.
first starting. So you're going to see what it's like and you're kind of going to get a sense of, and it's so much nicer than having to do it all at once.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I did that. No, I didn't do that. I think I had a week of like a trial
Yeah.
and then we jumped in and it was fine. It worked out. It was
It's,
great.
you know what? They're resilient little creatures and almost everyone does it. It's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
I
But
know
yeah, so
it
I
will
think
be.
grace is my goal for the rest of the year.
I love that.
Yeah.
You should let us know, type in the comments, let us know, what's your in, what's your out, and what are you hoping for? What are you manifesting? I
Yeah.
want to know everyone's because I want to take some for myself. So let me know what you're keeping, what you're bringing into the rest of the year, what you're getting rid of for the rest of the year, and what you're manifesting for yourself for the next 6 months. Like, let us
I
know in the comments.
like New Year's resolution should be done in the summer. Like in the winter, I'm like, my New Year's
Yeah.
resolution is to survive. And now I'm like, hey, this is like,
Now
I
we can
feel like a
kind of,
different person.
yeah. And like, yeah, I do.
Not
I
New
do
Year's
agree.
resolutions, but you know what I mean? Like
No,
into
no, no, but
yeah.
exactly. Like I feel like it's just like, and until we did this episode, you and I both said like we haven't even looked at them. But think
No.
about how much we've actually done.
Yeah.
Well,
Which means
maybe
that we
in
just
some
like
we
set
have.
the right goals, which is
We
awesome.
did. We
Yeah.
did. They're achievable. They're like, not so far-fetched. And yeah,
No,
yeah,
I love it.
we're
Well, I think that
doing
was
it.
fun. I mean, technical issues aside, this is a
Yeah,
good
sorry
episode.
guys. Oh
No,
my
you got to
God.
see two outfits. I did an outfit change for you, and I have Greek yogurt all over my hand.
You do.
Little
That's just
chuckles over here.
part of the accessories.
It is. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, stream, share with your friends, do everything. And we appreciate everything about our little community here. I feel like we're like a secret club. Like,
100%.
like you guys are the OGs. You're the real ones. The ones that listen to this. Like you're our secret club.
It's
You
the
get to,
best.
yeah.
We should go
I
play
love
a
it.
handshake or something.
A handshake. We should a secret saying.
I like it. Have the best day, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Yes. Bye.